Hello everybody, welcome back to White Heart Gaming as we continue our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. This is part 42. And in the last part we ended up fighting Minsk here in the vaults of the counting house. Unfortunately another fake hero showed up and he went off with her. So now we've got to chase him in the sewers, but we're actually going to do what I said we were going to do.
I've got a long road ahead.
And try and have the meeting with Mystra and on to Baldur's palace. So I'm going to go back to camp, switch. No, keys bound here. And then go on to Baldur's palace. Okay then. Can't reach it. So just gonna go back to camp. And see what's going on here. He said something about going for the ledgers, but I don't think we've already done it. So let's go to camp.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired.
Why, we know Minsk is alive, now we just have to find him.
It is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect is mine. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face.
You have to explain to Hero you're worried for your friend is not a crime.
No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to do is. Come then. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to. Let's see what hints they left behind in the vault. You're sure?
I am.
Later then. I tell you not to get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
Of all the places I expected would find this Minsk, crawling from the broken jaws of a mimic wasn't high on my list. What's life without a few surprises, eh?
With pleasure. Lead on.
Okay. Leave and then I will switch back Gale to Will. And we go into Baldur's palace.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I think I've already read that one. There's no...
Oh, I have the magic touch. Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
2 traps. Yeah.
Can't slow down.
How do I disarm this trap if it's just a trap?
Quite ready for you.
Then how do I untrap it? Nope.
Have my attention.
Is that
Let's
not
move.
working?
I'll give it a shot. Very well.
No, okay. You little bastards.
Well, that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay then. What did that for?
Right. Calm down.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Can't keep me out.
Here's a Starian. Better.
Let's crack it out.
Still alive. So that's progress. How much further can I go? Don't give me trouble now.
Simple.
Come down here if they hadn't shut the heap side branch.
Some amulet of restoration.
One with the weave.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Let's get going. Always room for more.
Minutes and I'm out of here.
If not over, then through.
How did you?
And
You have the natural elegance of a dancer.
If you don't mind, sir, I do believe you have your part.
Big ball fella he was escorting. Just as long as Harry done
I knew I should have done this.
so let's get rid of that.
Ouch. 40 in that one. 18, 17.
The absolute, didn't they? Stupid of them, of course, it's much safer this side of the city.
Don't know if he would have
I have something to ask.
restocked.
Best victuals and cures in the lower city guaranteed. What'll
Yes,
it
he would
be?
have done. Peridot. Janeth. So chalice, gold chalice. Bronze chalice.
Anything else?
So where is... So here. Yeah, this way. We have to go up anyway.
Walk around. Didn't stop them running. Talon were part of the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible press? Stories! Get them right here! Right. The printing block has never been so hot and apoplectic, furious, frankly.
Right.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
That's safe.
Mystra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
I'm sure you'll understand if I remain unbowed.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Your goddess calls. Serve her or denounce her as you will, but you cannot ignore her.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
You're ready for
Am I?
this.
You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
For the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
Seek her forgiveness.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Mortal soil once more.
We're gonna have to kill Raphael.
After all this time.
I'm not surprised.
And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the Weave. I confess, without my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. The effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us, to make sure I heard her. The Karsite Weave, within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Carsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
It's easy to miss things when you're blinded by desire.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mystra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Carsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
You're a great man, Gale, with or without the orb.
I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
Okay, so now we go back to camp.
Yes, my love? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
And now let's talk to Will.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous, and too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a... That's the spirit.
Sharp as ever.
Let's see. Oh, none of them are fire, but let's go for that one. Let's see. Let's go for Life Drinker. Go for ground flight and then feet. No. And firebolt. Okay. Now leave camp.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate.
Still breathing, despite everything.
She.
Now we're going to here.
Moving in.
Reach its zenith. Should you want to?
I know the those.
Speaks well, that. Hello. Nice day for a walk.
He's a man of people too. He promised at least 100 more watches
Go this way. Actually, let's talk to Damon and see if he's got anything.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
So what's Lae'zel got? So, resistance. Well, 10,000. What do I have? 9,000. Is that one I was just looking at? No, where was it? Where's the resistance one? There. Infernal mace. Maybe I'll send that to somebody else. Does that do? Go to that.
Action, not reaction.
Get my money back. That.
Maggots will be done.
If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed?
Does she have any dye on her?
Me up more than condition looks better than ever.
Never a dull moment.
What is this building here actually? What's Devil's Fee?
Something's on my mind.
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee. A most excellent decision.
Sinful red on bone white. That might help with invisibility, I'm thinking, but maybe I'll change my colors. And Isaiah will be burgundy.
Coin and time most fortuitously spent.
Maybe laser will be sinful red on bone white. No, I think I will give that to Starion, I think. Then laser.
Blackets will be done.
Nice. And then Starion. Nice.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I do not trust Mystra to do right. He should give it to her and be done with it.
I'm apoplectic, furious. Frankly, I'm puzzled.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel. We never leave them behind. Chisel, hammer, trowel.
Do I get up there?
Nothing missing at all. Mostly avoids that top on that. Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself? Can't bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation.
An army of cultists is on its way to cover.
Exactly.
Look on this wall, but I'm not sure how you actually get onto it up here, maybe. Going this way.
Mr. Needle's gonna take mine away too.
You know there's a war on. It's precisely in times of trouble. Where in the hells has Tamrin got to? This job's a six-handed. Another one who can't take a bit of hard work. First one to give up before.
Careful, I bite.
City of steel and justice.
There.
Considering?
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats. Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Need to find a way forward.
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
This is the Palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Seems simple enough.
So let's see.
Well, that's suspiciously welcoming.
Let's do a proper save, I think.
The Master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
There is so much to do, so much to prepare.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
There you go. I have 9, so I need 14 or above. Oh.
It's written in archaic Kozikura,
No, 26 or
a
above,
rare
sorry.
version of an already obscure language.
There are inscriptions like this all over the palace. Cazador strictly forbade us from learning the language.
You can make out enough to recognize an incantation, but the specifics elude you. You can tell you're missing something, though. You spot a reference to the family signet.
Just.
The indentation seems to be the right size and shape to fit a signet ring bearing the family crest.
Tonight we shall see his true form. Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion? What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Well, obviously I'm on my way down now. So if you could just point us in the right direction.
But you're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin.
So until the doors and let us in.
It's too late. Godi has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godi. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
Kennels. So Chamberlain.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
Is something burdening you?
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
So I'm looking for the kennels, I believe. So this side
night he ascends.
That's not anything there.
Wish I had a
Victoria's
bad voice.
list.
Master, may we be Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
Must be this way then. Chamberlain suit. Chamberlain's office.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
Looking ahead, at least things have stayed interesting.
Trust no one. Watch your back.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving in. That's curious.
I know that enough about what the rich master has in mind with the ritual. I refuse to be a stand-in for that missing bad story, and even if Castor finds my body, the patient Black Cloak sold Bone Cloak sold me his promise to provide a convincing death. Especially since I'll leave behind a look like potion of acid poison. My wrong regret, dear Louisiana, but I cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance escape. When the potion wears off, Castor will have ascended, and I will have need of my services, or it will be no more, and the mastery of the palace will fall to me.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yes.
A crooked touch.
No one stopped me yet. Moving ahead.
That's where we were. So obviously not the Chamberlain.
Just keep cleaning. Don't stop cleaning.
Behold! One of Cazador's bricks. An illusion. A fetid little cell he'd throw us into when we
Smell a trap.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
Let's have a look.
So you've come home, little one, and come to visit Godie in your old kennel.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Godie, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Godie. Oh, yes. Fight Godie! Spill your blood on his kennel's floor.
Everything must be clean.
Did I just see that say 2051?
I hope. The engravings on the ring match the language on that strange door.
So much to prepare.
I still can't read it, though. If not over, then through.
The guy was a torturer, so...
Let's see what this does.
I must be busy. Busy.
Yeah, I don't think any of these people are particularly important.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Stop! No more squeaking. No more rat lie.
Favorite spawn. The people who we liked. Let's just save it and see what happens.
I feel so weak. There's necrotic magic at work here.
What the hell's is happening here? I entertained our guests here until Cazador appeared and took them away. But I never saw anything like this. Whatever happened to that girl, it wasn't good.
Victoria, remember to read the ancient language book. You'll need to know some of the vocabulary to be able to move freely within the palace, Father.
Where am I needed?
Do you still have a speak to the dead?
Looking ahead.
But no need to.
Catch a break.
Right now, anyway. Save again, but if I still have problems, I'll come back and speak to the dead.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. The ring slots perfectly into place, but nothing happens. However, you get a feeling from the door, as if it expects something else. A strange writing on the door glints in the candlelight. Perhaps it's significant.
So much to prepare.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange...
Where am I needed?
There's some way to see. Body. Yeah, I didn't think we were.
All right, what now?
Defender of the people.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
Save again. Presumably she is the one who's going to tell me if I have to say something.
The corpse has nothing to say.
What path lies before me?
Maybe I need to speak to the Chamberlain.
so much to do.
Door to Khazad. The door is covered in intricate text. You can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with the surf. The ring slots perfectly into place. The strange writing on the door glints in the candlelight.
What to do?
Everything must be clean. Everything
How much
must
further
be
can I go?
perfect.
So there's a book. Ancient language book. So is that in the room? Rather than speaking to her, do we need to find that book?
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
This is what we don't see. Justice is everything.
Come on. Let's get going.
Sharp as ever.
I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Never wanted the easy path. What's inside?
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
Keep a blade close.
The pride of the gate.
Careful, I bite.
At least things have stayed interesting. Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Is that blood? No, never mind.
The woman's eyes are alert.
Everything's gotta be right for the
On my way. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
What's it say?
Before. Inscribed on the Tsar's signet ring, I think.
Door remains sealed. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Make way.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy. Let's move.
Do not react for time.
Coming through.
Go on ashore. It's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, it did work.
danse macabre. Let's have some courage.
Come on. Can't stay idle. At the ready.
I will not know failure.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Can't give up now. No traps, please.
What's the party guest? Who are they? Explain.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Sturlack, senior clerk in counting house.
Who killed you?
Wolves arrived when our host left, slaughtered us.
Where did your host go?
West door. Took most beautiful people away. Never saw again.
Who else was here?
Politicians, minor nobles, fist officers, all sorts.
What did he want with these people?
Information. Asked so many questions. Power structures in city. Weaknesses. Who he needed to control.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Went through the west
Swift as
door.
my feet can carry me.
So on the other side of here, but I will actually. We have a named person, so well, just a party guest. So I'll talk to them.
The corpse does not respond.
Nope. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Let's talk.
Might be useful.
Say, party planner. Seems to be the working notebook used by certain Chamberlain Dufay to plan customers gathering and manage ballroom functions or divided into credits for invite guests and to involuntary guests. The stream of the latter category includes most instant former. Master ordered a special party vinyl feast set with ultimate test prepared. I'm sure the guests, both invited and involuntary, will be thrilled to participate.
Stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Don't know what that just did, but my 13th birthday was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Thus I hitched the team to the best carriage and drove me to the Black Dragon Gate, where I met my porters. I had a litter to carry me through the opposite Czar's palace. The Chamberlain was waiting for me to conduct me in the ballroom. To the ballroom, a chamber mystery to me, as I'd never been allowed to enter it before. Door here. So I just close it back up. Yep.
Anything of use?
There's nothing I can break down. Doesn't look like it. These are dates, presumably. The family was waiting for me, every living Czar, Uncle Cazador, Grandam, Fistula, Great Aunt Doralia, and Cousin Brovart. There was a gilded clavichord on the dais that was playing without anyone sitting at the keyboard. The four of them were sitting on armchairs in semicircle facing me. Uncle commanded me to approach him and look me in the eye. I did. I was 13 years of age, I didn't know that Uncle Cazador was a vampire, and my entire family were vampires going back generations. Growing up in the Saar County estate near Agaveld, raised by old family servants, I rarely visited our city palace in Baldur's Gate. When I did, I couldn't wait to leave and return to the country. The city palace, straddling the wall between the upper and lower cities, was more than creepy, it was somehow chilling. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I locked it. That's what the button does.
Standing on the elevator's platform, you can feel a cold draft from below.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Okay. Because I thought this place was going to be pretty huge.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Castor Star. It records the movements and actions spawn particular attention paid to a story and every order of failure. Punishment is recorded with cold calculation and the most recent entrance of betraying emotion. Starion failed to return from the hand this night. Godric informed he will have the players ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but just a bit now when we are all but ready. It is unconscionable even for him. I've dispatched the brood. They will find him, bring him home, and when they do, I'll make him scream for this. It's been days and he's still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brother and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's gaze follows and swallowed him whole. I'm just further feared by my reach. Outside the city's limit, in the meantime, the hunt continues here. My spawns fail me, Starion eludes me. I will have my due. Scroll of names. Thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurine. There's some near the beginning of the list of families now long disappeared. There's a list of names for people dating back centuries. Continue right up to the present day.
Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velios. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Who's got the highest wisdom?
Your attention wanders for a moment and you miss the import of Velioth. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry. You were distracted by an errant thought. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed. Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even his precious rules.
Someone just spoke. I just heard someone say.
It's like the door to the ballroom upstairs. This door features no keyhole. The ring slots Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Starian, do you know who these prisoners are?
I don't even know what this prison is. He hid all of this from me. And the others. If I had to guess, I'd say they're part of his ritual. But where in the hell do they come from?
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
Look at the symbols. They all have scars.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here? Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
He's referring to you.
You can't. It's not possible. His staff. It controls everything. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it.
Where is he now?
The Grand Chamber. Just ahead. But even if you can kill him, what then? What happens to us?
What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word. Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. Ah, he's played us for such fools. And not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
It's Cazador's cruelty, not yours, to keep them alive in this way.
Thank you. Yes. This will all be over soon. It's just sickening. Seeing them again. I don't know what else.
We'll be out of here in no time.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
Forgiveness? You've never forgiven anything. Every mistake, every slip was punished.
I strove for perfection in all things. Even those as imperfect as you. A pity you amounted to so little, despite my efforts.
No! No. Fuck you. And fuck everything you've ever done to me!
I'm saying nothing.
I suspected you would return to me changed. Never did I imagine you would be so wretched. Oh, thankless child. Did I not bless you with our immortal gift? Did I not make you what you are?
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this!
Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus! Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger!
Uses them to siphon the Spawn's power.
If we can reach the glowing sigils, maybe we can redirect that power from him to us. On the move.
I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Making my move.
Ritual is near complete. Can you feel its profane power?
I should get these wounds taken.
Well played. But I still have power enough to rend the flesh from your...
Yeah, I'll take you out first. Come on then. Let's go.
Fight on if you must, but I am only growing stronger.
So he's gone over to the left.
Runes! Cazador uses them to siphon the spawn's power.
We can reach the glowing sigils. Maybe we can reach the to us.
Well played.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Strip away every power if you wish. It will not save.
smear complete, can you feel its profane power?
Okay then. I think we're gonna have to come back for that one. So I might just focus on Astarion, just getting him down. Is that what's happening, I think? Okay, yeah, so I think we're going to leave it there for today. Then the next episode we'll try and come up with a strategy. I just meant to go for Astarion, I think, after out of everybody. We'll see. Just focus on Astarion and on none of the other vampires. Okay. So if you're enjoying this series and want to keep updated, then please consider subscribing to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and leave any feedback or suggestions in the comment section below the video. And until next time, this is Whiteheart Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye everybody.